Society appreciates athletes and entertainers. When they use their talents to get rich, fans applaud their success. The opposite happens when business leaders use their talents to earn equally big paychecks. Some feel guilty about their success, and they hesitate to speak up as champions of capitalism. Part of the reason is the way business schools teach ethics. Business students already learn about the need for honesty and integrity, but they also need historical and philosophical perspectives to help them understand the role of enterprise and markets in creating value for society. Far too many of our ethical lessons these days are focused on how value ought to be distributed, while not thinking about the principles required to create value in the first place. Something similar happens when people eat pie. They worry about how the pie is sliced and how much everyone gets, but they overlook how the pie is created or where the next tasty recipe will come from. Here are 5 often overlooked lessons that future business leaders need to know, like recipe cards for baking more pie and new pies. 1. Don't substitute money for purpose. What really motivates high performers? Research shows that they care about 3 basic things: autonomy, the ability to be self-directed; mastery, the ability to get better at something; and purpose, the ability to make a meaningful contribution. Money often comes with success, but people focused on money alone typically perform worse or burn out when challenges arise. 2. Keep it win-win. Ethical business is based on voluntary trade. Nothing is forced. Buyers and sellers get what they want. When one side loses, or when participation becomes coerced, then results are not sustainable. 3. Business combats poverty. The unproductive rich do not need capitalism. Through cronyism and the purchase of political favors, they will thrive. The poor have the most to gain when businesses are allowed to trade freely, because only then can they flourish based on merit and upward mobility rather than privilege and status quo. As businesses thrive, economic conditions improve for everyone. 4. Philanthropy is not penance. Productive business leaders tend to be benevolent. When they see a need, they want to provide solutions. This mindset extends to their philanthropy. Yet, instead of thanking them for their giving, many people view philanthropy as an obligation or form of penance for extracting profits from society. This line of thinking discounts the value that comes from core commercial activities, regardless of what gets designated as corporate social responsibility. These core activities also generate the profits that make philanthropy possible, giving society a second layer of benefits. 5. You are worth it. Many people play sports, but only the best get rich doing it. All stars earn more than bench warmers, regardless of who works the hardest, because their talents are in high demand and rare. The same principle applies in business. Markets generally pay people what they are worth based on supply and demand. Companies pay big salaries to executives because they bring rare talent to the C-suite, where decisions affect entire organizations. So if your paycheck has several figures after the dollar sign, congratulations, you probably earned it. And if you didn't, the market will catch up to you. So, instead of all the hand-wringing and guilt, business schools should teach their students lessons such as these. Accomplishment should be celebrated, whether it happens in sports, entertainment, or business.